Hello, this is Seppe from Samarasa Astrology. Today I am very excited to talk about two conjunctions that are taking place today in the sky. We have on one hand Mars conjunct Pluto in Aquarius, and we also have the North Node conjunct Chiron in Aries. Now we'll start talking about Chiron conjunct the North Node. Chiron is the wounded healer. He shows us where we are wounded and also where we are very potent to heal through this wound. And Chiron is a planet that takes different time to pass each sign of the zodiac. And in Aries, it takes the longest time. So this shows that we as humankind are actually very wounded in this Aries Mars aspect of our life, but also that there is a lot of healing needed and possible, very possible. And now with these two conjunctions in the sky, this healing and this insight that can come in our Mars and Aries nature is so potent that I want to talk about it. Yeah. So what is Mars? What is Aries? Like, they're both the same actually. Mars is the planet of action, of confrontation, and also of war. And basically Aries is expressing our desires. So expressing what we want. And this can cause confrontation. This can cause conflict. But it does not have to. Like, we can also know what we want. And by this, avoid conflict. Because we are like, no, I go there. They say something else, but they can say what they want. I don't really care too much. I go there because this is what I want. This is what I need. This is where I go for. And this is more like a healthy way of expressing Mars. You know, like knowing where you want, knowing what you need, and going for it. And to my insight, or what I see, also in myself at times, is that I don't know what I want. And also a lot of people in life don't really know what they want. And if they know what they want, they might not even be willing to do what it takes to get what they want. Because they're afraid to be hurt. They're afraid to hurt. They're afraid to not be loved for what they want, for what they need, for what they think. We have a big trauma, a big issue in expressing really our desires, our wants, like because of thoughts and projections and not being good enough or not being seen. And when we don't express this Aries energy, this Mars energy, our desires, our needs in a healthy way, they will stay inside and they will get confused, these energies. And then we will, in a way, start fighting with ourselves and fighting with our environment. And this is what we see at the moment in the world. We see a lot of fights. We see a lot of war in the world at the moment. People killing each other because they want different things and they believe different things. And yeah, this is not really a healthy way of expressing Mars and Aries energy. And there's so much conflict and so much war that this just shows that our Aries energy, our knowing what we want and going for it in an authentic way is not really developed so strongly in humanity. And this is this is a pity. And the first thing I feel is to really get in touch with what we want and what we need. If we know what we want, we will go in a certain direction that is authentic to our own self. And this will most probably benefit all beings. Because it's authentic our heart, so authentic all people's heart. Because there's only one heart. But if we don't know what our heart wants, and if we don't know how to express ourselves, our needs, our desires, because we might not even know what we need, what we desire, then we will be like confused and disoriented in the world. And we will blame other people because they seem to have what they want, but we don't have what we want, and then there will start conflict and we will not be pure. So the first step is to really know what we want and then go for this. And how can we know what we want? Like, we all doubt sometimes. We all have difficulties at times to make a decision. Like, we feel we need this, but also we need that. And then, what is it? Where will I go? And then confusion starts, and then we can blame other people, or we can blame ourselves. We can be hard on ourselves. Because in the end, we have an intuition that we are responsible for everything. We have big responsibility and we know it. So we might become too hard on ourselves. But still, we know that we have a big authority in life. So I'm quite convinced that it's important to become silent. And out of silence, we will be able to make decisions. When we become silent, we will know what we want. And out of this silence, we will be able to move towards what we want, what we desire, and what we see is true for us, and that what will benefit all beings. So we can learn to stop, to slow down, and to take moments of silence and contemplation, and then out of this, we will know what it is. If you want this or you want that, we will start to know. Yes. And today is a special day with the Mars-Pluto conjunction also. It's like a new cycle of the Mars-Pluto energy, and this can bring up stuff. Mars is this expressing, this confrontation of our desire and this going for what we want. And Pluto is the underworld, the planet of Scorpio. Things come up and we didn't see before, and they come up, and then together with Mars, we express, we go for it. And this is very potent, very beautiful, but also very dangerous in projecting and blaming other people, like I was talking before. So this time it's interesting Mars energy loaded with this Mars, this fire of action, of war, of expression. So if there's moments when we feel like it's too much and we don't know what we want, or we are just out of our mind, really furious, for both instances, I feel silence is the solution. To take time for ourselves and to cool down, settle in what we want, settle in with our needs, and then when we know what we want, we don't blame other people anymore for our shortcomings. Out of this place, we can learn to express Mars, really, with fire from the heart, and not with a projected mind in which we blame and insult others. Yeah. So this is what I wanted to say about this Mars energy. Yeah. I wish you all the best today, and the upcoming time, with figure out what you want and expressing this in a harmonious and authentic way. All the best. Thank you.